frozen wasteland. Where the sun in a frozen wasteland. Where the sun barely rises and the wind cuts like knives. A lone soldier skates across endless ice. Her mission: deliver a mysterious package that could end the war. Her motivation: a promise that she might see her missing daughter again. But in war, every promise comes with a cost. We start in a city on the brink of collapse. Caroline EDH is trying to escape with her young daughter, Vanya, when chaos erupts. Gunfire, sirens, people running for their lives. In the panic, soldiers rip Vanya from her arms. She screams her daughter's name. But she's gone. Years pass. The world has turned into a frozen graveyard. Snow buries the ruins of civilization, and the war rages on. Caroline, now a hardened soldier, is summoned by Colonel Rod. He gives her a dangerous assignment: skate across the archipelago, behind enemy lines, carrying a package that could end the war. Caroline is ready to refuse. Until Rod says something that stops her cold. Vanya is alive, and she's in the target zone. That's all she needs to hear. She accepts. At the rendezvous point, she meets the rest of the team: Karimi, Malik, Granvik, and Nyland. None of them know what's inside the package, only that it must never be opened. Their path is suicide, the sea ice is unstable, and the enemy patrols every shoreline. But with no other way across. They skate. The first night is brutal. The wind howls, the ice cracks under their blades. Somewhere in the dark, shadows follow them. Are they soldiers? Or something else lurking in the cold? When Karimi crashes through thin ice, the team hauls him out, but they lose precious supplies. And then, gunfire. Enemy troops open fire from the shore, bullets shattering the ice around them. They barely make it out alive. As the days pass, the mission eats away at them. Karimi, desperate and starving, tries to open the package. Caroline stops him and makes it very clear: touch it again, and you die. Then the deaths begin. Malik steps on a hidden mine. Granvik falls into the water and never comes back. The team is down to just Caroline and Nyland. Survival is now the only goal. Finally, they reach the enemy-controlled lab. Caroline demands to see her daughter. The truth hits her like a bullet: Vanya isn't here. She might not even be alive. And the package? It's not medicine. It's a biological weapon. One that will kill millions. Nyland refuses to hand it over, horrified by what they've done. But Caroline, blinded by rage and betrayal, forces him to keep going. At the drop-off point, Caroline hesitates. If she hands it over, she becomes part of the slaughter. If she doesn't, she's dead anyway. Then she makes her choice. She grabs the weapon and skates toward the thinnest part of the ice, soldiers chasing her. She whispers to Vanya, maybe real, maybe just in her mind, and dives into the freezing black water, taking the weapon with her. The cold swallows her whole. Silence. Darkness. Black Crab leaves us with one haunting truth: in war, the lines between hero and villain blur. And sometimes, the only way to win is not to play at all. I can also timecode and split this into clear segments so it's easier to match with visuals and pacing when you edit your YouTube video. That way, you'll know exactly how long each part should run.